So you're here in Savannah for a couple of weeks. You have performed with the Savannah Philharmonic since you've been here. But the main thing that you're here to do is you are performing with the Desdemona Quartet.
Yeah.
And that's Friday, May 5th, Sulphur Studios, and then Saturday, May 6th at First Presbyterian Church. So how did you ladies meet? Tell us how that came to be, and tell us a little bit about the music that you performed.
So I met Carrie and Julia, the violist and cellist in the group, at Aspen Music Festival when I was a student there. And when I moved to New York, they said, hey, we're looking to read some chamber music. Do you want to come over? So I did. I met Rita, the pianist that we play with, and it just clicked. The way we play together, and I think our personalities work really well together. So we just said, hey, let's prepare a concert. Let's get some gigs. So Rita has been really good at getting them. She just reaches out and people are like, yes, come play. It's amazing. So yeah, it's really nice when it works out like that, when it just seems really easy and natural to play with people. It's kind of like dating. and you like
so true.
Play with a
So
bunch of
very
people
true.
And it either works or it doesn't work, and there's nothing you can do if it doesn't work. And
even if you might be great players, if the chemistry or the coordination
doesn't work,
just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You can't force it.
So yeah, I'm really happy to have found them and work with them, and they're great friends of mine. So
where are some of the places that you play, or where have you played recently?
A couple weekends ago, we played in Princeton, New Jersey at a private house concert there, and then the next day we played at Cafe Vivaldi, which is a really cool space in the Lower East Side, Lower West Side, I don't know. So it's really nice. It's a small space, but it's also a cafe bar, and so you'll hear the sounds of someone like steaming milk or grinding espresso while you're tuning or playing a piece. And I really like the laid-back vibe of it. Also, because some of the music we play, including Bach, that the music that they wrote was meant to be played in kind of intimate spaces like that. Bach had this kind of band that he played with.
I'm imagining Bill Croft Bach.
Yeah, with their violins and harpsichord, and so they would play and rehearse in this coffee shop in Leipzig, Germany. And Bach wrote this cantata, which is a piece for like a small orchestra and singers, called the Coffee Cantata, because he just was so into coffee, needed coffee all the time. And the story is about this young woman who is addicted to coffee.
Okay, remind me when Bach was writing, because I'm trying to...
Bach was writing in like the late 1600s into like the 1700s.
Okay, so we're talking Enlightenment time. Coffee is really like
coffee
big, and the salons.
Yeah.
Okay, because prior to that, people are drinking a lot of like alcohol-infused water to keep the water preserved. Right?
Yeah,
so they went from stumbling drunks into like buzzed up people.
In the span of every day. Like today. Even today it still happens. But yeah, so I really love how...
In the Coffee Cantata. I'm sorry, I wanted to get
It's an interesting story, isn't it?
Yes.
This young woman wants just coffee more than anything, and her dad says, no, you need to get married. You're at the marrying age, you need to find a suitable husband. She's like, I don't want to get married, I just want to drink coffee all day, every day. And
I just want to be productive.
Yeah, and eventually I forget how the turn of events is, I'm sure it's very strange, but tricks her dad into just letting her drink coffee, and that's how it ends. I love playing in a variety of venues. If it's like a bar, cafe, playing at Sulphur is awesome.
Right, yeah, that's definitely an intimate
art.
space.
We're playing their first Friday event, so it'll be from I believe 6 to 9, and we're going to play in 30-minute intervals.
Okay.
So if you come there, we may be playing. If we're not playing, we'll probably start playing soon. You can talk to us, check out what we're doing.
Will they have coffee?
Not sure if we'll have coffee. I'm sure there's someone somewhere nearby you can procure some coffee. Maybe we'll have some coffee. But then the next evening, we'll be playing a lot of the same music, not all of the same music, because at Sulphur, we'll be using a very nice electric keyboard for Rita, but some of the repertoire we're playing kind of just needs a big piano, the big sound of a piano, a real piano. So if you come on Saturday, you'll hear one of my favorite pieces, Brahms' C minor piano quartet, just this massive 40-minute piece. I can tell you a little bit about it. So Brahms, for his whole life, or his adult life, was madly in love with Clara Schumann, the wife of the famous composer Robert Schumann. And actually, at one point, they all lived in a house together. It was very interesting and tense, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But Brahms was a bit younger than the Schumanns, and so Robert was kind of a mentor to him in a way, but Robert, contracted syphilis and also had schizophrenia, and so he passed away in a mental hospital.
Oh, goodness.
He lived in a mental hospital for the last 2 years of his life.
Leaving Clara behind?
Clara and all of their kids. A lot of kids.
Children?
I don't remember, but it's like the 1800s. A lot.
13?
Too many kids. So Brahms lived with them and helped take care of all the kids.
So did they get together?
It's unclear. There is a collection of letters between Brahms and Clara, and if you read them, you can kind of insinuate what their relationship was. It's really funny kind of reading them. There are a couple times Clara sent a couple letters to Brahms, and it's so funny. It's like, she's like, "Where are you? You haven't responded to my letters. Like, do you not like me anymore?" And it's kind of like, "Text me back." It's like so funny.
Yo, man, what's going on?
Yeah, she's like losing it. But so in the first movement of the quartet we're playing by Brahms, there's this motive that the whole first movement, there are 4 movements that make up the whole piece. The first movement is based on these 2 notes. Da-dum.
Oh,
I'll play it. Yeah,
yes.
We play in the beginning, the strings do. And it's kind of he's saying, Clara, Clara, throughout the whole thing. He's just like obsessed. And so, so that's the first movement. The second movement is this really fast scherzo. Scherzo is usually, was really common in that time. It's the middle movement in pieces. It literally means joke. I don't know if the joke is like in the music or just on the performers having to play this really difficult piece of music. The third movement is this gorgeous, slow, very romantic movement. Mostly the theme is played by the cello in the beginning, and Julia sounds fantastic on it. It's always a pleasure. I'm always afraid I'm not going to come in the right place because I'm just listening to her and enjoying how she sounds. And then the last movement starts with violin and piano. I can play a little bit of the theme that I have.
Wonderful. Yes.
Like that. So yeah, it'll be really exciting to play on. They have a really nice piano at First Pres, so I know Reed is excited.